What is up, guys? So I'm sure you can tell by the title, the thumbnail, and my perfectly coincidental shirt that was not on purpose. We will be installing some BC Racing DS series coilovers. I am so excited because I didn't think that I'd be having, I'd have an excuse to throw coilovers in this for a while. Yeah, they need it really bad. The car needs them new struts really bad, so I figured might as well make the upgrade. So I have a set of the BC Racing DS coilovers, just like I had on my RX-7, and I love those. And I also have some Z1 tow arms to replace the spring buckets, because these are the true rear coilover setup. Yeah, so today's a hot one. Ted's gonna be trying to put the motor in his Z today, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get the garage a little bit more cleaned up. As you can see, it's a complete dumpster fire right now, because I replaced the motor in the Corvette, and I just, you know, after a project like that, the place is normally a complete tornado. So I'm gonna work on cleaning this up quick. I'm gonna get the car in a good spot, and I'm gonna start ripping into the suspension. It shouldn't be too hard. I know the suspension bolts I had to take out to get the bump stops off in the front were actually pretty easy. I don't think anything's gonna give me much trouble. The interior is already out in the rear, so all the top bolts are already accessible. So this should be pretty good. But yeah, should be a laid back day, just wrenching, not laying under a car, hopefully. And like I said, Ted and Josh will be here to shoot the shit. So it's gonna be a good day. I'm beyond excited to see what this looks like low and to see what it feels like with some good coils. Yeah, let's jump into that. Ooh. So I just got the rear shock out and the spring. I'm about to take the tow arm out. Josh is gonna do the front while I'm doing the back. Ted's over there somewhere doing something. I didn't know he was right there, and I just feel like a head pop out of his valve cover, like a turtle. He's the RB guardian, the guardian of the RBs. Ted's not even actually doing anything. He's just turning the drill so it makes the sound, so it looks like he's doing something. Because I think he's perpetually actually afraid of finishing it. He's just like, cool. We're gonna go grab lunch though. Hey, look at that.
It's not worth me trying to not take out heat, so I just start taking out everything.
Just everything?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame you.
What?
How's it going, buddy?
Great. Hey everybody, catch up Skyline.
Why is there no engine in there? Ted! Oh my God. I forget this camera goes back to like extra wide, so I'll like zoom out and it just goes like, whoop. What? I'll like zoom in too much and then I'll zoom out and it's like, whoa. Hold on. So, I just set the tow arm to be the same as the stock one, but I'm sure obviously it'll have to change. But the coil is in, tow arm's in. The stock one was actually a complete pain in the ass to get out. The bolt actually snapped. This bolt had seized to the bushing, so it was making it like impossible to rotate or even try to patch it out. But it's so much cleaner setup now. Josh just finished up the front, and then we're just gonna do the other side and then see how well it looks just out of the box. Because A, I didn't measure the stock height, and B, I didn't measure these at all. So it'll be great to wing it. So just got the driver's side coilovers on. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Those tow arms just gave me a ton of headache on both sides. I had to basically cut the bolts to get them off, but they're all on there. Now I'm just gonna steal some of these flat rims to drop the car on. That way we can adjust the height and get it aligned. But I'm excited. It is so hot, so hot. It just on the wheels as is, how they came out of the box. I'm not even gonna set the height gonna wait for it to all settle, but I'm guessing it should come out pretty good actually. But I'm just gonna check the alignment. Now that I have a good adjustment for toe, I'm gonna see what that comes out to, and then actually next week I'll be getting the camber arms, so I'll probably actually just put that in this video as well when I get the camber arms. But I'm gonna check the alignment, make sure that's good, tweak it if I have to, take it for a bit of a drive, come back and see how it looks on the ground again, and then help this dude out. Finally put a motor in his car. Ted, how long has it been now since you had this motor? 2 years? How long after I got my 1J did you get this?
It was like that way. So it's like late 2017, early 2018 roughly.
Okay, so
Because I got my Z.
3 years you've had this engine. Hot damn.
Because I got my Z in July of 17. And I bought this one.
Yeah. July of 17 is when I posted my first video for the 1J. I just got a reminder of that. That's how long it's
I
been.
just got a reminder of something.
The hustle is real. Whoop, whoop. Who's that scrappy young lad over there? Hi. Actually happening.
No, it's not. This isn't real.
This is all a dream. It's happening because Josh is here.
Yeah, I've taken and put in more RVs in this garage than Ted has. I only own one. You own like 5. It's recording. Time lapse of me jacking it up.
Dun, 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 dun. Dude, even your coil paps are excited. Ken, did you just say we're in?
We're in. I'm in.
Ted,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you. Do you want to come show it off?
Slow clap initiated.
Because this is the first time this engine has been in any vehicle in probably 4 years. I've known it.
Wow. Look at that. Is that one of them RB26s?
No.
Oh,
I do, but I'm not that rich.
dude, that turbo fits so well.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I'm gonna have to move it back.
Cute.
I'm gonna adjust that.
yeah, you're gonna have to move all that.
But that's moving things is fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. If you want to move that AC into an S13
No,
convertible,
I wouldn't.
I will take it.
No.
What's up, guys? So I'm back at the garage. It's been about a week since I threw the coilovers in. And I'll probably actually fine tune the height a little bit. It's pretty close just from the droop and or sag, whatever the hell you want to call it. The suspension's settling in. I'll show you guys what that looks like. So this is after a week. So the fronts, I'm not sure I want to go too much lower in the front. I'm actually pretty, I might go a little bit. I want to have enough travel that it's not going to hit, but I also, that gap's just a bit too big right now. So the back's pretty good. Actually, the back's like perfect height-wise. I just have to bring the camber out. You can see there's a lot of negative camber in the rear right now. And then same with this side. The backs are pretty good. I think this side and the front's actually a hair lower. But I'll actually fine tune that and measure it and adjust later. But to adjust to tackle the camber today, actually, I got some Z1 camber arms to match the toe arms. So I should be able to bring in that negative camber, get it more zero. I actually ran like a ½ degree positive on the RX-7, which gave me really good tire wear. So I think what I'm gonna do with this car is just really leave it at 0, because obviously this is gonna see way more street driving. That way I don't wear them kind of funky, but if I still see a lot of negative wear after drifting, I might throw a little bit of positive at it, because I should be able to. And then hopefully by the end of the day, I can figure out if I need a bigger spacer in the rear, and then I can tackle all the heights and get it really dialed, because I have another 2-day drift event coming up this weekend. So a week from today, actually. So it's gonna be pretty great. I'm also hoping that by the time you see this video, that we're a little more getting a little more caught up because I've been doing a lot more editing. All the backlog of footage I've had, kind of releasing weekly. Now that I'm working on this car again, I don't have to kind of backtrack the videos or backlog them, I guess is what I meant to say. So hopefully if I keep doing this weekly video, you know, one video every Friday or whatever I've been doing, we'll get caught up to now, because I would rather have gaps between the videos and then the videos be like present as opposed to like 4 or 5 months behind. So hopefully by the time you see this video, we're close to being caught up, because right now it's August 1st. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, so I'm gonna get the car up in the air, start tackling the camber arms. Hopefully they don't put up as much of a fight as the spring buckets did to put the tow arms in, getting the old camber arms out, but we'll see how that goes. So right now I got about 3.5 degrees of negative camber, which is terrible. So I need to bring this all the way out to about here. Oh, that's too much. I can't do this with one hand. Hold on. I gotta bring it all the way out to about there, which is, you know, all right, you know, you get what I'm saying. Basically where this board is straight, which is an obscene amount. So, yep. Already sweaty. It's a hot one. Another thing I actually have to do too is adjust the e-brake shoes, because the cable is like maxed out. I don't have much e-brake, so they're just like kinked or whatever, angled wrong. So I'm going to then adjust the handbrakes and then tighten the cable, and then I should have good working handbrake, because I really don't want to put a hydro in this right now. That's actually the most expensive thing I could probably do at this point, with dual caliper and all that. It costs like 500 bucks. So the only thing left that I'm actually going to probably splurge on is the angle kit when GK Tech comes out with a bolt-on kit for this. Other than that, I think I'm just going to use the stock handbrake, because it works fine, even not adjusted correctly. So that's the other thing I have to tackle along with the camber arms. Oh, it is a hot one today. So I just finished up everything under the car. Basically with the rear, the way the alignment works on these cars, like adjusting the camber as far as I had to, there was like a ton of toe. Was it toe in? Yeah, we had like 2 inches toe in afterwards. So pulled the toe back out, or neutral, kind of had a 16th in, and then the camber was super positive. So then I adjusted the toe again, kind of went back and forth a few times, and now I have it so I have a 16th toe in, and then I think it's like 0.1 degree of camber on one side and 0 on the other. It's like perfect. And then I went in and greased all the fittings. But man, that's a pain without a lift. If you had a lift, this is cake. Seriously, huh? Or an alignment rack. But yeah. Also, I'm just really sweaty. Woo! Here we go. It's back on the ground, and as you can see, no camber. Looks great. I'm gonna drive this thing around a bit more and, you know, play with like full lock and stuff. I'm not sure if I want to go much lower. The back looks like it's high because the tire is so much more stretched. But I mean, I think it can go a good bit down. I'm just not sure if I want to go a lot lower. I think I'm gonna go a little lower, but I don't know exactly how much yet. So I'm gonna kind of play around with it and maybe do that a different day. Maybe even at the track, just for fun, but we'll see. It's really low under the car. Like, probably as low as I'm comfortable going with the soft suspension I have in the rear. But I'm not a stance kid. I don't like to be grinding on things. So it's definitely like a good inch in the front and an inch in the rear lower than it was. And with that 0 camber, it's gonna behave a lot better. Whew. And I also adjusted the handbrake. So now it's like 1 click up and the thing locks. So maybe I can get the thing to lock like standing still. It'd be great. But that'll probably do it for this one, guys. I'm exhausted. Ted's playing with his RB, trying to get the trans mounted and stuff, but probably update with that later. But the next time you'll see me will be at the track this upcoming weekend. I'm gonna try to film a little bit more, like other than just on the track, because I tend to forget to film. So I'm driving up Friday. I'm so sweaty. Shit in my eye. But yeah, so next time you see me, we'll be at the track next weekend. I hope you like this video, getting all those arms in, just making this thing even more dialed. So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to keep following along with the Z project, hit subscribe and hit that little bell so you get a notification. I will see you guys next weekend. Bye.